Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Thursday, April 20th, 2023. Lance Brock here to talk some pro wrestling on the Thursday episode of GMWF. Hope everyone is having a great day today. And just a quick reminder, there was a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic last night, going over last night's episode of AEW Dynamite live from Pittsburgh, the hometown of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, who her and Jamie Hayter were victorious in a tag team match over the Outcasts, but the rest of the night did not go quite as well for the Doctor. In case you missed it last night or haven't listened to 360 Wrestling Fanatic last night yet, Adam Cole was handcuffed to the top rope by Chris Jericho and Daniel Garcia. Then the Outcasts attacked Baker with a kendo stick. But you can listen to the full recap of last night's Dynamite on 360 Wrestling Fanatic, which is available here on Spreaker or wherever else you listen to 360 Wrestling podcasts. Also, I just wanted to talk this morning about some news that came out, and that was about WWE superstars are now able to go on Twitch again and stream. There is a new deal that has been worked out. If you remember, a few years or so ago now, I think, when COVID and everything was still going on, WWE stopped all of its contracted talent from being able to stream on any third-party websites like Twitch or anything else there is. But now they have worked out a new deal where whatever they make off of the streaming, I guess, is shared. And I haven't read everything just yet about this deal that is in place, but let me know what you think about this deal and Twitch as well. I kind of tried Twitch. I think I may have only done one or two streams on there actually, and I always say on here that I am definitely not the best tech person in the world, so I had some trouble figuring it out. But I have done some live streams before, if you remember, on Melon, and used Streamlabs a couple times before. There's been some live streams on the 360 Wrestling Podcasts YouTube channels. If you're a regular follower of the YouTube channels, I'm sure you have seen some of the streams I have done before on the 360 channels. And hopefully, I know I always say this, probably sound like a broken record, but I hope to maybe one day do some more streams again, find a site or something to do it more regular on. I don't know if I would do Twitch or not, because, well, I know now lately there's some people doing other things, but I think it's still more of a gaming streaming thingy. But I'm definitely not a gamer, like I have talked about on a I've done a video game episode of GMWF before where I talked about the wrestling video games. And the wrestling games, yes, I have definitely played before, and some other video games, Super Mario, Sonic, Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam, some of the older games like that I have definitely played before. But as far as like some of the newer games out these young kids are playing these days, or adults too, I shouldn't just say young kid, but some of the newer ones like Grand Theft Auto or Call of Duty or Duty Call or something like that, whatever Warcraft these video games are, or what's that one, something Among Us or something, and Minecraft, some of these ones that I hear Bruiser Brody and Masson talk about, and I know those are ones that are popular with some of the young kids these days, which I don't see why WWE 2K23 isn't just the most popular video game. I'm sure that's probably the best one out right now. And soon you have the AEW game coming out. So who never knows? I mean, I wouldn't say there's no chance that I'll never have another system again, but I would like to maybe try to play the new AEW game when it does come out, just because it's our first one. And didn't mean to go off there, but even if I did start streaming again, and like I said, it would probably be wrestling talk, like the regular podcast, no gaming, because to go back what I said before, I am definitely not the most smart tech internet computer person there is in the world. I see some of those channels that are reaction channels, and they have what they're watching on the screen at the same time as them. I have no idea how to do that, and I'm sure there are probably people listening right now yelling that it's so easy to do, but I am pretty dumb though, and I would have no idea how to do that, or even I always talk about how I would like to have some wrestling interviews back on the podcast again. And I know with a lot of podcasts these days that they do videos, interviews over that Zoom thing and not so much Skype anymore. And I've never used that Zoom thing before. And also, I don't know how to get the video up on, like, say, if I'm live streaming, or even just record a video of the interview. I would have no idea how to do that. So if I ever do start having interviews again here on the podcast, I'm sure they'll probably be audio only, just like before. But if anybody has any tips or any ways to teach me how to do all that, where you do interviews on the podcast and record the videos of them, let me know. 360 Wrestling Podcast at gmail.com, or right here in the comments section of Spreaker, or wherever you are listening right now to this episode. So that's all for this Thursday morning episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans, and it is a Work Thursday episode today. That's why it's at the regularly scheduled time on this Thursday. Hope everyone has a great Thursday today. Hope everyone enjoys all the wrestling tonight. We have Impact Wrestling on Access TV, featuring all the fallout from this past Sunday's Rebellion pay-per-view. New Japan Pro Wrestling on Access TV tonight. Ring of Honor on Honor Club, which was recorded last night, or before Dynamite, I should say. And I appreciate everyone listening. And until tomorrow, keep watching pro wrestling.